In 1963, here in New York City, an individual named Leslie Buck put out a coffee cup called the Anthora that changed the entire coffee scene. This was, as we know it, the first ever to-go coffee cup. You have probably seen this to-go coffee cup in many different movies and TV shows that are filmed in New York City. It has really become an iconic symbol of the city itself. It has the blue and white colors because it was influenced by Greek immigrants that were opening diners and opening sandwich stands and push carts all throughout the city, and they needed a way to get a vessel into somebody's hand where they could get coffee to go. Thus, the Anthora Coffee Cup. Today on I Travel for Coffee, we're going to look a little deeper into this, and we are going to check out six different diners here in New York City, and we're going to get some coffee to go, and we are going to rank all six of them on a scale of 1 to 10 and put them in order of who has the best takeout diner coffee here in New York City, with one little added bonus point. If the coffee comes out in an Anthora cup, it's an automatic point above what they actually score. We'll see if anybody does it. I would be willing to even accept some of the fakes that are out there today. My name is Mike, and I'm on a mission to find the best coffee that this world has to offer. From coffee roasters to coffee shops and everything in between, this is I Travel for Coffee. One of the more iconic diners here in New York City is the one behind me. This is Tom's Restaurant. You might know it from the hit TV show Seinfeld. We're gonna go in, we're gonna grab a cup, and we're gonna rate it. All right, Tom's Restaurant here in the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Let's check the coffee out, see what it's like. All right, so first and foremost, that is piping hot. And if I had lips, I don't have them anymore. That is so hot. I might actually have to let that cool down for a second before I try it again, because that's gonna completely change the taste of this. Hey, Tom's, your coffee's really hot. It's really hot coffee, Tom. All right, so I had some time to taste it after it cooled down a little bit. So this is a classic diner cup of coffee. It's kind of nutty tasting. It's not amazing. It's not something I would go out of my way for. I know there are people in the city that go for this because it's so much cheaper. This was $1.50 in Tom's, so that's a really good price. What do I give it though? 1 to 10? I'm gonna score Tom's at an even 5. This is a middle of the road cup of coffee. It's not terrible, it's not amazing, but what it is super hot. Let's go to the next one. Diner number 2 here in Hell's Kitchen. This is the Westway Diner. Let's go get a cup, bring it out. All right, so the Westway Diner. One thing that is known about this place is this is where Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld met to come up with the show Seinfeld. So 2 Seinfeld locations technically in a row, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for this coffee. And as you can see, it is served in an Anthora cup. There is a big difference here. This one says, "It's our pleasure to serve you," which means it's a knockoff. Also, the original one would have a vase over here, same colors, same format, but as I said in the beginning, we will still count this for an extra point. Let's try it out and see what it tastes like. Okay. All right. So I don't know what it is, but they're all piping hot so far. Both of these have been really, really hot. But this one has a lot more flavor to it. I would give that a 6.3. And because it's in the cup, it's a 7.3. Westway Diner, nice job. This is actually a decent cup of coffee if you're traveling around and you're looking at diners, you want to get a cheap one. This one was $2.50, so it was a little bit more than the last one, but $2.50, knockoff cup. Good stuff though. Let's move on to the next. Diner number 3 is in Midtown Manhattan, and this is the Red Flame Diner. Let's go in, grab a cup, and bring it back out. All right, so the Red Flame Diner here in Midtown Manhattan, as you can see, once again, we actually got the blue cup. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm super surprised at this. I really didn't expect to see any. I thought maybe we would find one, and that is 2 in a row. Now again, it is the knockoff cup. It is not the original. I highly, highly doubt we're gonna find the original, but let's give it a taste and see where we're at. Okay, that's different than both of the ones that we've had before. What's interesting about this one is it's the most expensive at $3.50, so we are going up $1 every time. But this one says that they use their own blend, which tells me that somebody is making the coffee, roasting the coffee for them. So the coffee is branded strictly for the Red Flame Diner. It's good, but it is not nearly as good as the last place. I would give this a 5.6, making it a 6.6, thanks to the cup. Let's move on to the next one. We are in Midtown East, not far from the Chrysler Building, and this is the Comfort Diner. Let's go in and grab a cup. All right, the Comfort Diner here in Midtown East. We did not get the cup we were looking for, but nonetheless, we did get a cup of coffee. Let's try it and see what we think. That, my friends, is a rough cup of coffee. Extremely acidic, very, very bitter. Bun burner coffee like you probably expect from a diner. Not good at all. I would give this maybe a 2.5, maybe. Let's move on to the next diner. Let's go. In Chelsea, not far from the High Line, is our 5th diner. This is the historic Empire Diner. Let's go get a cup and check it out. All right, so we have successfully got our Empire Diner cup. And as you can see, they actually brand there. So we did not get the cup we were looking for, but a branded cup. This does not seem as hot as the others. Let's give it a try. It's not terrible. This is very comparable to the first Tom's restaurant that we went to. It's just a regular cup of coffee. I mean, tastes like a diner cup of coffee, what you would get at any diner. Nothing absolutely amazing here. It does, however, have just a little bit more of a lift. It has a little bit more flavor than Tom's, so I'm gonna give this a 5.2. Empire Diner, 5.2. let's go on to the last diner here in New York City. In the West Village is our final stop. This is La Bonbonniere. This diner has been here for a very long time. Let's go in, get a cup of coffee, and check it out. All right, at La Bonbonniere, and I will tell you right off the bat, we got a different cup here. This one actually has the yellow writing. It has the vase, but it still does not have the original statement on the cup. But this is definitely the closest one we've had so far. Let's take a sip of it and see what the coffee's like. An average cup of diner coffee again, nothing absolutely amazing. This one is very flat. It just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor popping out at all. It just tastes like probably a cup of coffee that you would have at your grandparents' house. That's what this tastes like. You sit down and they give you a mug of coffee, Folgers, Maxwell House, something like that. That's kind of what this tastes like. What do we give it? I would give this one a 5.1, moving it to a 6.1, only because they have a cup and they do have the closest cup to what we are looking for. But unfortunately today we did not find the actual cup that we were looking for. If you know where the Anthora Cup is, let me know in the comments. So La Bonbonniere has been open for over 90 years. And if I could recommend one really, really cool spot in the city of New York to get that real diner vibe, it's this place. I feel like this kind of stuff is dying. Diners are starting to slip away in New York City. They've actually lost some of the diners that were here for years and years and years just in the last 5 to 10 years. I'd love to see this kind of stuff stay alive. Stop in, grab a cup of coffee from one of these old diners, or even better yet, come in and have some breakfast here at La Bonbonniere. It is so, so good. This is my recommendation in New York City to check out. All right, so that makes the Westway Diner in Hell's Kitchen the winner today of the best takeout coffee you can get at an old school diner here in New York City. If you like this type of content, you like coffee content, you like travel content, check out some other videos. We primarily do coffee shops, coffee roasters, but I want to mix in everything that has something to do with coffee and bring it to all of you. As always, this is I Travel for Coffee. See you, everybody.